I hit the buttons I didn't want to hit. Here's what it is. Waiting to hear myself. Do 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 do. There we go. I can hear me. All right, there we go. Hi guys. Sorry. Sorry, we're running a little bit late tonight. We did have dinner kind of late. Wow, my camera reset. I have to fix that. I didn't realize that had happened. It looks bad. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we ate dinner late, so didn't get a chance to get everything set up in time. I did all this a minute ago, and now it's jacked up. And also, I fixed my hair without even looking at the camera, and now I know how bad it is. Good God, I should be wearing a hat. Hold on. Trying to utilize the headphones to hold my hair back. There we go. So there we go. All right, guys. It is Thursday. Here on the It Doesn't Have to Make Sense channel. I am Shoki, and we're doing all requests. But of course, I have stuff lined up as it goes. I was real confused there for a second because I saw an old notification from PayPal. I was like, Laura didn't send something in. That was from the last time. So, guys, if you do want to request some stuff, you can put it in the chat, and hopefully one of my handy dandy moderators will keep an eye on that in case I miss it. Of course, if you want to get a request to the top of the heap, you can donate to the PayPal or do a super chat. We can do super chats. Of course, that will take me significantly longer to get, and YouTube does take a lot of the money, but, it is what it is. At least it'll show up on screen. Do roll call real quick. All right, so we got Dawn, who's here, who apparently was in the hospital for a very long time. Sorry to hear that. I know what that's all about. Sally. How's it going, Sally? The wifey's doing better. We went grocery shopping earlier. She walked around fairly effectively. So she's doing a lot better. Thanks to everybody who's keeping up. Let's see. Sally Denise is here, of course. Let's see. Who else we got? We got a Trisha. There's Trisha popping in there, who's all ready for scrapbookery. Let's see. Christine. Hi, Christine. I know we got more people down here. We got a Joyce. There's Joyce. What else? More Dawn Wars. We got a Jangoza. What up, Jay? And let's see. Scrolling down, there was me. I said a thing. We have Eric the Lurker coming in. Not so much lurking. I was lurking. I was Shoki the Lurker. Okay. Because I was getting everything set up, including fixing my camera and then unfixing it. Val Prime is here. Shan. I see the Shan. I see the Shan. You're tough to kill. Some people are. Let's see here. Yeah, right. Yeah, sure. Sure. Is what it is. And of course, hit that like button, guys. Oh, I forgot to turn on my lights. I don't have my fancy schmancy lights back there. I think I'm gonna get some more. Not like these little guys. I'm probably gonna get like some other rope or something. I don't know. This backdrop doesn't really work for me in this capacity. Let's see here. Let's find something. What does this do? Colorful. We'll go colorful. There we go. All right. We got Lisa. What's going on? You'll be in Jefferson City with home free. Looky good. So, either way. All right, I'm going to go ahead and hit the button here since we are running a little bit behind. I will say, guys, go ahead and check out the Now You Made It Awkward podcast. It will drop tomorrow morning after I upload it. And I do have my friend Dante filling in once again for my missing co-hosts, as in all of them. Useless fuckers. Not a single one available, but that's okay. Dante and I had a good time. So they'll be dropping. Of course, if you'd like to see the uncut video version, it is available on the Patreon. And if you want to be part of the Shoki gang, you can be like these cool people here for as little as $5 a month. Actually, for as little as $3 a month, and you get some stuff. In fact, last night we did our first of the month stream call, which was just me and Trisha. So, it is what it is. We'll watch a couple things. We just chit-chatted. I did record it. It will be uploaded for the people who did miss it. And the way it's going to work from now on, I'm going to record them, upload it to Patreon after the fact for anybody who did miss it, but it will be only for the applicable tiers. So, like, yesterday was open to everyone, so everyone can watch that one. And then the stuff for the Nomonica Nation, that is mostly the reactions for this channel, will be available for those patrons. So that kind of stuff. Also, I think Patreon is still doing the 7-day free trial stuff, so you might want to look into that if you want to, go and see what's on the Patreon first, because I got stuff from all my channels there, whether it's the Shoki stuff, the podcast stuff, or this stuff, in fact. But now we sort of have our own show with these Patreon calls, where it's like our own little podcast situation. But if you want a little bit of boy band education from the late 90s, early 2000s, we did that last week, and it was a lot of fun. I rewatched that earlier. I don't know if she has class tonight or not. The Space Chicken? Are you talking about Char Chicken? my mascot, as it goes? That's from a weird little anime spoof of Gundam. It's really hard to explain. John T. He seems to have lost his ucker. There we go. Yeah, I did see that the Patreon made a whole lot of changes, including changing the logo to some amorphous blob sort of shaped like a pea. He probably lost his Google account. That's probably why, Denise. Yeah, so I need to look at the new Patreon stuff, because they have a little tutorial. But if they have like a chat thingy, that'd be fun. But the other thing was, I never realized I could upload full-length videos directly to Patreon. So I'm sitting here doing it the hard way, trying to figure out how to upload reaction videos elsewhere without knowing I could just go directly to Patreon. Because most of my Patreon stuff I do with my phone, which limits you to only 2-minute videos. So that kind of sucked. But now I know I can upload full-length videos and podcasts and stuff like that. So I'm going to be posting a lot of stuff directly to Patreon, so not have to go through YouTube and all that nonsense. So it is. I had a crappy dinner and you're still hungry. I apologize for that, Shan. What did you not have, I should say? We had pizza, and I ate too much of it, and I'm sure I won't regret that at all tomorrow morning. Or maybe here in about 30 minutes. So it is what it is. But the cool thing is, now that I know that I can record stuff and upload it directly to Patreon, I don't have to worry about a lot of the copyright nonsense. Like what happened with... I tried to upload the boy band stream, and as you could probably imagine, it got slaughtered by copyright blocks. Much like our, Saturday live stream thingy. I forgot what I called it exactly. That got destroyed by Chris Clayford. Thanks for that, Chris Clayford, who can, not him, it's his management, or whatever you want to call it. They can eat all their preferred genitalias. Okay. Yep. Let's see here. Do what? I missed something there. I'm having to work around my microphone here. I had a hot dog on a hamburger bun and French fries that were so overcooked they were hard and burnt. Jesus, where did you go? Or did you do that at home last second? That sounds terrible. Other Lisa. We got other Lisa now. We got multi-Lisa'd tonight. So I do have a request kind of left over from Trisha, so we're going to do that one first. Though I have no idea who Brandon Lake is. So let's see. I'm going to scroll down here. See if it has his on here. Provident Label Group. I have no idea who that is. So we'll see. Leftover steer. Okay. Yes, I have to say it that way. Steer. You have 16 people watching. And then once again, guys, if you do have any requests, like I've only got a few things lined up as it goes. So if you have requests for whatever, throw it in the chat, and hopefully we can make that happen as soon as possible. But of course, if you would like it to get to the front of the list, a little bit of greasing of palms is always nice. Just make sure it's worth my effort, because if it's too low an amount of a donation, then basically most of it gets eaten up by fees. Like I think like one night somebody donated so low, I only technically got like 48 cents, something like that. Uh, huh. That sucks. Why is everybody having bad dinner tonight? That sucks. Had toast for lunch and not had dinner yet because I didn't think of it. Hmm. That's a problem. Okay. So let's go ahead and start out here with Mr. Brandon Lake with Count 'em. I have no idea. This is from August 4th, earlier this year. I've never heard of Brandon Lake off the top of my head. So let's see. For some reason, they're striking me as like a Christian version of Imagine Dragons. Vocally, they remind me of Imagine Dragons. I don't know what that is. Okay. Sorry, my beard is hitting the microphone. I didn't get a chance to straighten it out. Look how it gets. Look how it gets. Really sounds like Imagine Dragons to a degree. I'm really digging the sound though. No. The problem is mine curls because of either how I sleep or when I have to wear a mask at work sometimes. And so like it follows my chin and then just goes out like the what the shirt's doing. Brandon Lake is pretty good. I actually like this. Where's my hat? Hat is in the living room. It's just I'm hot from just eating, and I didn't want to be sweating up under a hat. I do have a new hat coming. Hopefully, it'll be here tomorrow. It's a Halloween Scally cap, a new old release from Boston Scally. But I just didn't feel like throwing on a hat right now. I know my hair is just doing whatever it wants. That's the other problem is I took a shower this afternoon, so my hair is very soft and it just wants to fall wherever it wants. So if I had a day of work sweat, it would sit however I want it to. But no, it just wants to be dumb. Maybe that was just me. I hope it's not glitching on my end. I mean, I don't see it, but could be y'all. The other thing is the little bit of the chorus here reminds me of Third Day, I think. I think it's Third Day. Which of the guys is Brandon Lake? So I was confused about because there were two guys, right? Not crazy. There were two different guys. Ah, yes. Everybody be buffering. Seriously, the beard keeps. Every time I turn my head, it hits the frickin' microphone. Because I also moved the microphone up the other day because someone said they couldn't hear me. Look at this. Here it's just doing whatever. I might have to get a hat. I didn't want to have to put on a hat, but I might have to. I don't have one handy, do I? No, I have a beanie right there. Hold on. Gotta get a hat. Hair's just not quite right. Ugh. There we go. Is that better? Lisa Wells, her internet's fine. Everyone else is got terrible. I saw choir robes. I don't know why I saw doctor coats. It's just my perception. On my bread. This is not that. It's really not that thick. It looks bigger than it is. I was thinking about not braiding it, but putting some beads in it. You know, because I'm gonna trim it at the end of the year, or at least when I get to my birthday. My birthday, I restart it. I don't think next year I'm gonna go for length. I'm just gonna let it grow a little bit bushy. This year I wanted to go for length. I've only trimmed it like lengthwise once since the beginning of the year. Okay, moving on here. And the scrunchie won't work because like like a very tight uh, rubber band would work, but even then it's so difficult to manage. So I don't know. Yeah, braids go dwarvish. It's not long enough for braids. Let's shoot for tomorrow. I mean, unless you want to use it tonight, that's up to you. You know how we do. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to intermix some of these requests with the things I already had lined up. So there we go. Up to you, Denise. Damn, my foot hurts. I'm starting to get sympathy pain. Is that what it is? I'm having a sympathy foot pain for the wife. Either that or it's just hurting. Okay, so this one has been popping up in my feed for a while, and I just haven't clicked on it. But I figure, why not? It's Thursday. We'll just do the thing. Yes, we can take times tonight. So let's go ahead and do that. Because since we're running behind. You've waited this long. No. I just forgot. Then again, we could have done something last week while you're here. Speaking of which, there is our Funicorn. The 0 Fucks Hero. The Trophy of Apathy. You wish you could get yours. And by the way, guys, I've talked about them before. The Apocalypse Ponies from Big Shot Toy Works. That's their version of My Little Pony versions of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. They're selling everything on a massive discount right now. So they have the 4-pack of the actual riders as it goes, and then they have their Maddies at a significantly discounted price. So I went ahead and I ordered the glow-in-the-dark and the ghost set because I have both Maddies to go with that. So I'll basically have 3 full sets of those things. It is what it is. So if you're interested in that, go check out Big Shot Toy Works or just Google the Apocalypse Ponies or 4 Horsies of the Apocalypse. Either way. 9:41. And don't forget, it is a Thursday, not a Friday, so we're not going to be staying super late. Yep. So, like I said, if you're interested, like they have the single ones that are Maddies for like $10 or $15. They've got the 4-packs that are usually $100 for like $25. So, like, if you're interested at all, I would say go check them out, you know, because they're affordable. You know, far more affordable than they've ever been, and they're just trying to clear them out at this point. So I said, why not? Screw it. I got a little bit of money right now. Even though my work schedule just slightly changed, and I'm very annoyed. So, you know, of course, because my supervisor can only see one solution to a problem, and that solution is usually to screw me. It's like that. There was a very, very easy solution. In fact, he's doing the solution that he should have gone with to begin with, but to me instead of the person who actually had the problem. That's why it's so stupid, and I'm annoyed, and it's affecting my wallet. All right, so either way, I'm going to go ahead and capture the times. Anybody else? I'll just have to remember it. So either way, let's get on with this. So this is Mia and Allie, Freebird. I see bagpipes and electric violin, so this should be interesting. Oh, and now we got flutes. There's a weird frame rate on this video. This might sound mean. Her violin sounds like an automaton. Oh, I guess I should have mentioned they're not doing all of Freebird. They're only doing the back half where no singing happens. Well, that was certainly different. Though I do believe, they're missing half a song. That's my only complaint. It's like, do the whole thing. Do the whole thing. I mean, I assume they have lots and lots of videos. Oh, hell, there's them. Hold on. That's Lindsey Sterling featuring Mia. Interesting. Allie the Piper. So I guess they have their own stuff too, and then they have their own channel together. That's interesting. I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, like, definitely some skill to do that. It's not an easy song to play on a guitar, and they're just rocking it out on 2 separate instruments. So it is what it is. Yeah, I like how you just summarily came up with this idea and just decided to execute it without me, Dawn. It's like, oh yeah, no, it involves me in doing stuff with somebody I don't even know, and you're just running with it. It's weird. Yeah, there was some synthesization to it there. I mean, it's an electric violin. They always sound a little different. So it is what it is. Okay, I have no idea what this is. All right, so I don't know if this one will be a problem or not, but this is what Jay was asking for. I'm assuming it's supposed to be Swift, not Swift 7. Don't want to sleep. I have no idea. There were like a whole bunch of different versions. Some of them were lyrics and stuff like that, but I went with this. I have no idea what we're getting into. Hopefully, it won't get anything canceled. Yeah, that's funny. Well, yeah. I mean, I wasn't necessarily keen on it to begin with. I gotta keep an eye on this in the background. Sorry, obligatory pausing. And it's not like there's a chorus to be followed here. I mean, it's definitely fun. I mean, I like the rhythm and everything. And I'm fairly certain I haven't heard of this group. Question mark. Hold on, I missed it. I'm missing a tick here. Give me a second. Hold on. I just thought about something. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. I gotta stop talking. turn it down or else it'll come through. That's funny. With a beat like that, I just had to have the, I had to have it going. Yeah, I mean, you never know. Sometimes it can just get really stupid copyright claims. So you never know. Always got to be checking. Oh, I'm sleepy. I do want to sleep. That's the problem. I slept this afternoon. I had work to do, and I took a 2.5 hour nap. I was just like, I don't know. Maybe I need to get a smaller lunch or something, but I just crashed so hard. You know, it was a rainy day. I was not feeling anything. I just said, screw it. I eventually got some of my work done. The only thing I didn't manage to do was edit one video. I edited 2 others. Got those done. So it is what it is. Speaking of which, there'll be new review up on the Shoki Reviews channel coming soon. Probably tomorrow if I actually get it uploaded. Probably Saturday, realistically. My whole week's been screwed up. So, it is what it is. All right, so we do have new Oliver Anthony, Rich Man's Gold. It's kind of a short one, but always good to hear from him.
You weren't born, just pay bills and die. You weren't born, just pay bills and die.
Damn Skippy.
All you need is a dog, a shag, a crick in the back, and a good woman. Oh Lord, you don't need that rich man's gold.
Puppies.
Granddaddy grew up on dirt floors. The whole county was dirt poor. Mama died when he was 4. What a damn shame. They grew tobacco and raised hogs. 7 youngins and some old dogs. I reckon they was living high on the hog way back in their day. You say you won't born, just pay bills and die. You won't born, just pay bills and die. All you need is a dog, a shack, a crick in the back, and a good woman. Oh Lord, you don't need that rich man's gold.
Yeah, it rained bad here today and yesterday. He kind of proved it. He really did do that. If you don't know his story, basically he just uprooted everything, bought some land in the middle of nowhere, convinced his wife to sell everything they had. They got that little trailer that's in the back is, I'm pretty sure, the one they moved out there to live in, and they lived basically as cheap as possible for a long period of time, and then built life out from there. And of course now the world has changed significantly for the man, so it is what it is. Yeah, I got pretty wet at work today. It wasn't fun. I was doing my best to stay dry, but you can only do so much. I have an old ass jacket that doesn't really repel water anymore, if it ever did. I don't know what notification I just got. Weird. Yeah, I think the stress of the last week has just been getting to me. And then the insurance company calls while we're in the grocery store. And then they eventually leave a voicemail for her. I guess they want a statement directly from her because they haven't talked to her. They've only talked to me. So I guess it is what it is. All right, Sarah, moving on. Okay, so this is another request here. So we've got The New Seekers. Doesn't sound familiar. I'd like to teach the world to sing. I feel like I know that song. 1971. Okay. I don't think this one. Every now and then we get random old music, and it will get absolutely copyright destroyed sometimes. But, you know, at least if I catch it early enough. And by the way, I mentioned this, I think, the other night, or maybe it was when I was talking to Denise, I forget. When the Saturday night stream got blocked, and I actually fought it, and then they denied my appeal. And so the next step is to go further, which is like basically like getting YouTube involved and being like, hey, you look at this and see what's up, and then determine. And then if it goes further than that, then it's a legal problem. But the stupid part is, at the first stage, if you guys know any of this, at the first stage of a copyright claim or block or whatever, you can just remove or mute the stuff that's being disputed. But if you fight it, they take away your ability to remove it. It's like, hold on. It's like, if the problem is that it exists at all, then allow me to go ahead and remove it at any stage. Because otherwise it's bullshit. I figured that. It was, I'd like to buy the world a Coke. I know that. You can have some rain. For sure. I don't know. Never seen Mad Men.
I'd like to build the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. I'd like to see the world for once all standing hand in hand and hear them echo through the hills for peace throughout the land. That's the song I hear aloud. Let the world sing today. Oh yeah. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, the copyright system goes into effect as soon as the stream is over. Obviously, there's an auto-detect running while we're going, or else you wouldn't ever see the stream stop for copyrighted content. Because, you know, that has happened here. It happens to Lyle. Yeah, that's one reason why a minute ago I was looking at the back end, because it'll give me a warning before it stops it. But when it comes to copyright stuff after the fact, like, I will literally, about 40 minutes after the stream is over, that's when the emails start rolling in on copyright claims and blocks. But then now, like, and I can tell the system is just rolling through and new people are coming in to play, because stuff that's like a couple of years old is getting copyright claimed. Like, it's crazy. And like by names I've never even remotely heard of. 37, that's crazy. So by the way, I do have an option. If I don't feel like straight up fighting it, I can re-upload it without that one chunk. Because the only other thing that got remotely claimed was the Seether version of the song, but it wasn't blocked everywhere. It was only blocked in certain territories. So in theory, I could download the stream, remove the clip, re-upload it for anybody who didn't see it, you know, or I could just put it on the Patreon. It's a problem with some of those verses. You never know when a song's going to get snagged. But of all people, like, to be blocked worldwide, I did not expect it to be Chris Clayford.
I like to build the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. That's the song I like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony, hand in hand. And I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. That's the song
Yeah, it's just gonna fade out. Definitely had that disco vibe. That was very familiar. I mean, I'm sure I've heard that or some rendition of it, like the "I'd like to buy a world of Coke." That was the first thing that came to mind when it was even requested. So, I mean, it is what it is. Though I see one over here. I kind of want to listen to. I want to see what this is. Hold on. Calling an audible because I don't know what this is here. Mark and Betsy play Seminole Wind. Okay, I just saw Seminole Wind and I'm like, is that what I think it is? I don't know who Mark and Betsy are, so this should be interesting. Okay, so I really like this song from back in the day, but good God, he's not mic'd worth a shit. And I like it with this. I like it with the stand-up bass and just a straight-up acoustic, but he needs to be mic'd. I am.
Progress came, took its toll in the name of blood control. They made the plans and they drained the land. Now the flames are going dry. The last time I walked in the swine, I sat upon a cypress stump. I listened close and I heard the ghost. I said, oh, the cry.
Isn't Jingle Bells public domain? Like Happy Birthday is now public domain. That's why you can sing it in restaurants now. I don't think that was the lyric.
Appreciate that very much. Thank you.
All right, well, I love that song, but that was a rough recording for sure. Yeah, that was definitely a rough. That was a rough one. Oop, chat went away. I hate when it does that. Why did it do that? Cold weather clothing. You mean pants and a jacket? Or in my case, a hoodie? Because I wear shorts even in the winter. Yeah, copyright claim on Jingle Bells. That's a lot of bullshit. Now, if it was somebody's specific Jingle Bells, that's another story. Excuse me. That's a very burpy beer. Once again, the Parish Brewing Extra Sauce Lemonade Shandy in partnership with Cane's. By the way, I did want to read a comment that I got earlier. FR clothing. I don't know what you're saying. FR. Does FR stand for something? Am I dumb? So, on one of the Home Fridays, I don't remember how long ago, a couple weeks at least, when it was Tim and the Hound and the Fox, Elizabeth Portho commented a few hours ago, "Where's the you have it? Yeah, channel." Thanks, Elizabeth. Doing great. Doing good. That's what we do here. We do weird. Oh, fire retardant. You understand that just throwing FR onto something means nothing. That could be a brand. I don't know what you mean. I don't know. You know how much stuff I have to remember, Denise? And also, why would I assume FR is fire retardant? It seems pretty like a pretty broad abbreviation, which is irony. A broad abbreviation. Okay, so since we've gotten into Citizen Soldier in the last couple months, by the way, I didn't know my background music was playing. Apologies. I wanted to throw one in here just for the heck of it. And this was Broken Like Me. I'm down for it. Oh, I gotta get like emotionally ready for this. Yeah, right. All right.
Nobody's broken like me. One of a kind of special kind of sick. The kind of problem nobody can fix. A pile of pieces that aren't meant to fit. 'Cause I've got a past that I can't forgive. They tell you to stay strong. They tell you to hold it together. It always gets better. What if I'm proof that it ain't true? Say a smile and swallow the pain that you bottle. The more I speak, the more I see. Nobody's broken like me. Nobody's broken like me. The times I've shattered,
All right, I already like this one. They just make all like the most salient points. This is what happens when you have rock music written by a therapist. Oh, it's all introspective. Definitely here. No, they've been spying on. They've just been writing music about my life. That's all it is. Yeah, exactly. Nobody else wears fire retardant stuff, Denise. Okay, if you gotta bust that out, fine.
no one there. Too hard to love, and that's why no one cares.
God damn. Okay, they seriously have got to stop writing about my life. Ugh.
No one there. Too hard to love, and that's why no one cares. A kind of damage that's beyond repair. 'Cause I love myself less the more I compare.
Damn.
Now I just don't buy what you're selling. Don't tell me to hold it together. It always gets better. What if I'm proof that it ain't true? Say a smile and swallow the pain that you bottle. The more I speak, the more I see. Nobody's broken like me.
I want to hear Jonathan Young cover this.
say to smile and swallow the pain that you bottle. The more I speak, the more I see. Nobody's broken like I. Nobody's broken like I. Nobody's broken like I.
Yeah, exactly. I'll leave a comment here. Can't spell. Oh, man, that was good. That was good. Did I ever show you the blister on my hand from a few years ago when it burned it all at work? It was a doozy. No, but I didn't know you know, a few years ago. It's only a new development. So I got a burp that wants to come out. All right, guys, so I'm out of the stuff that I wanted to look at, so now I need requests. Start chucking them out there. Bringing stuff up. Let's go. Star Wars Cross Pirates of the Caribbean. 20 minutes. Holy shit. I was out for a couple days. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Usually if I burn myself, it's at home, not at work. I mean, I get cuts, bruises, and everything. My legs get tore up at work, and I don't even notice. It's like, I look down at my leg, and I got scratches. I'm like, where did these come from? Yes, I did. I mean, I'm not going to watch Knox Hill's reactions. That seems silly. Yep, I already did them. Already did them down. That was on last Friday and last Saturday. Son did the clean and grill. Oof. Oof. I mean, Knox's reactions are way too long to be doing here. Okay. Drinking candy bars. New voice play tomorrow? Well, I know what we're doing then. Beth Roars has a new one. Interesting. You know what? I've never heard Beth sing, so I'm going to go check this out. So the song is interesting to begin with. I knew Beth could sing because she's a vocal coach in the first place. I watched her reactions for a long time. Um, I like the overlay of the different footage. You know, like the spell is being cast and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy. I got it. I got it already, Denise. But thank you.
I like to live like there is no expectation, embrace untold temptation. I love to love like nothing really matters. Feel my own heart.
Did we do that? I'm just Ken. I feel like we did that when it came out.
I take my pain and I make it my
And it was weird.
I will roam with the power of the wolves, and I will flow with the power of the with the power of the wolves.
Hi, baby. Okay. 9:03, even though technically you haven't come in. Oh, sorry, I was burping. Now you're in here at 9:03. Hold on, I gotta go see if anybody won. I don't know if anybody guessed that low. Well, yeah, it's gonna be. Poor thing. 8:55, nope. 9:15, nope. That's too far out of range. I don't think anybody got it. That I can see. I have to scroll back in the chat because we're. No, that's not how we do this. That's not how we do it.
I'm going to bed.
I know. I appreciate that. Okay. Yep, nobody got it. Nobody was close enough. The closest one was 9 minutes over. Yep. Did you take your
I'm going to go take a meow and I'm going to go lay down and I'm going to go to bed.
Okay. I'm gonna be going for a little bit longer since it started late.
Love you.
Alright, love you, babe. You don't have to close it all the way. Alright, love you. 10:05. That would be way out. Nobody wins. She beat the clock. I told you. It's a Thursday, not a Friday, so she ain't gonna stay up that late. Okay, so either way, that was very interesting. Wait, did she react to her own? Oh no, she. Okay, so Jonah of Jinton, is it? Oh, it just says Wolf Song. Okay. Wait, she actually did a wicked game cover. Oh, I missed that. So like I said, I've never heard Beth sing before, but that was cool. I appreciated that. That was fun. Hold on, I have to go over here now and pull this over. The glory of having two screens. I can just go over here, type with one hand, and pull up a video. To be fair, I pulled the wrong one. This is 1:05 your time. Nope, nobody actually guessed anything close to that. At least not on my screens. So either way, yeah, guessing my time, not your time, because I don't know what time zone you're in. It's like I'm in Central. So either way, so this one is J Webb. Bury Me with Bourbon. Sounds familiar.
Bury me with bourbon.
Oh, okay.
Next to a moonshine still. I'm hurting now and I always will. All the dirt's in, don't forget a bottle of the bean. 'Cause everything I did was for her, not me. Burning your memory in this cigarette. I smoke like a chimney and drink like a fish. Wish you were with me, oh damn I regret letting you slip right through my fingertips. I've been drinking just so I can get by. Every single night feels like the end of my life. The liquor or the pain, it wasn't hard to decide. And baby, I don't wanna die, but if I die tonight, bury me with bourbon next to a moonshine still. 'Cause I heard and I bet that I always will. For the dirt's in, don't forget a bottle of the bean. 'Cause everything I did was for her, not me. Bury me with bourbon next to a moonshine still. I'm hurting now and I always will. Bury me with bourbon, don't forget a bottle of the bean. 'Cause everything I did was for her, not me. Bury me with bourbon in my...
I'm waiting for a pause, and there isn't one. It just keeps going. Reminds me of Atlas, but with a much higher voice. Yeah, pretty much. But you know, you got to get it within 6 minutes, above or below. So, them's the rules. I mean, I like it. It's just interesting this country rap thing that has really taken off.
Get you out of my head. It might finally help give me some fucking rest. 'Cause when I lay down, memories play in this bed. Girl, ever since the day that you left, I've been drinking just so I can get by. Every single night feels like the end of my life. The liquor or the pain, it wasn't hard to decide. And baby, I don't wanna die, but if I die tonight, bury me with bourbon next to a moonshine still. 'Cause I heard and I bet that I always will. For the dirt's in, don't forget a bottle of the bean. 'Cause everything I did was for her, not me. Bury me with bourbon next to a moonshine still. I'm hurting now and I always will. Bury me with bourbon, don't forget a bottle of the bean. 'Cause everything I did was for her, not me. Bury me with bourbon.
I want to point out, if you guys can see this, I was trying to figure out if he's got a hole cut in his jeans, or that's something on top of his jeans. Either way, there's a spiderweb tattoo, which is why I thought it was a hole cut in his jeans. But then another angle a second ago, it looked like it's on top of, like it's a leather patch on top of the jeans or something. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. It's just the way the depth looks. If that's a jeans that are cut that way, that makes little to no sense. You know, instead of like a natural tear or something, it's like purposely cut. Because it does look like it matches his skin tone. That's the only reason I think. But it's a weird angle, so it's hard to tell.
Ooh, yeah, bury me with bourbon. Oh, yeah, bury me with bourbon next to a moonshine still. 'Cause I heard and I bet that I always will. For the dirt's in, don't forget a bottle of the bean. 'Cause every...
Alright, so the reason why it's hard to tell is because I think there's this front little lip of his jeans right here is folded over, which is making it look like it's got depth. Like it's sitting on top of the jeans.
thing I did was for her, not bury me with bourbon next to a moonshine still. I'm hurting now and always bury me with bourbon, don't forget a bottle of the bean. 'Cause everything I did was for her, not me. Bury me with bourbon.
Okay. Well, no more of that there. Well, yeah, that makes sense. You cut them off, but don't cut a specific hole. Like, why cut a very angular hole instead of just leaving a torn thing in the jeans? That's very strange. It's a very strange way to do that. Anyway, I mean, not bad. I don't know if there's anybody I'd go back to, but he's definitely not bad. You know, he's just sort of along for the ride here, I think. Calm down, Dawn. You're gonna be back in the hospital. Oh man. Yeah, so we do have new Jonah for tomorrow. You said new voice play. New voice play coming tomorrow. So that should be good. Let's find one more thing. Unless you guys got another request that I missed. I also knew Music Travel Love. Whoa, I read that wrong. At a glance. Ooh. This was for me. Sorry, I just clicked on it. So it's Portal, The Sound of Silence. Come on. What the hell happened? Am I back? I think I'm back. Hold on. That was strange. Okay, there we go. That was weird. Wait, what now? What's going on? All right. I don't know what just happened. Like that, because it wasn't like YouTube. It showed that I had zero connection for a second. I don't know what happened. That was weird. Okay, so I don't even know where we were at, but I'm watching this one to finish it up. We'll hold on to the other one there. I didn't know what else you asked for there, Jay. I've totally missed it, I guess. Let's see here. Oh, epic rap battles. Yeah. I'm going to skip that for tonight, though. Save that for another night. So let's finish this one up, though, because Portal Sound of Silence. I love the Portal games. A lot of fun. And whoever put this together with this animation, it's fantastic.
Dance with you again, because there are quotas that we
What did you ask for? I mean, sometimes I'm looking this way and I don't see stuff happen in the chat. Hold on. Oh. No, you don't get that one ever. Never. Well, she said she didn't know she wanted to do it tonight or not.
We'll never meet them if you're listening.
That one's not my fault.
Some of the themes we beamed into your brain still remain. It's just the
Sound of Science.
of science.
That's funny.
We kept you dreaming peaceful while we arranged our portal tiles. Neath our heartless masters' watchful eye.
Yeah, definitely not doing that.
For us to analyze, or you'll be stabbed by the spikes of a moving wall that crush your skull.
That part's true.
There's just the sound of silence. And when you reach the exit door, you'll find 10,000 chambers more. Although we're not sure what that data means, you'll face us in pits and laser beams as machine guns ring and turrets sing your name as they take aim.
cake is a fucking lie.
And should you reach the day your science is done, you'll assume the party position and be escorted to the room full of cake, and they'll really be a full of flames. But if there's pain, your screams are just the sounds of science.
Nice. I have enjoyed this so much more than I expected. It's the sound of science. Oh, that was fun. Source filmmaker. Wow. Okay. Who was this? Harry 101 UK. All right, well, I'm saving that one for myself because I'm sharing that. That was awesome. So for those who don't know how the Portal games are played, basically you go through these experiments with the Portal gun, and what you saw there were some of the Sentinel robots that were singing to you. So it's a thing that at the end of each Portal game you get sung, or a song gets performed at you, and it's in a very similar voice to that, depending. This was a reference more to Portal 1 than Portal 2, because Portal 2 happens after a enormous time gap, and it's where basically this dystopian future has happened. A lot of humans have either volunteered or been captured, and they are brought down into Aperture Science's underground facilities, which appear to be endless, and they've just run experiments because, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, no, if you have no idea, it's like that one was mostly for me because I knew what was happening, and I enjoyed that a lot. Not only that, it was a good cover. It was a good parody cover of the song. Fine, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do Mark Broussard because somebody keeps saying I'm gonna watch Cry to Me. I keep telling you to tell me before the stream. It's like, tell me ahead of time. Don't tell me a week ago. I'm not gonna remember. It's been a stressful last week. All right, so, and I think this is the one you wanted. There's two versions of Cry to Me. I assume you wanted this one. Yes. I don't know if everybody be good at the Portal games at this point, but yes. Nope, doing it now. Doing it now. We're going to do it now.
You boys ready? This
No.
is old classic soul Solomon Burke. I love singing this song. Y'all ready, fellas? Yeah, do it. With your baby, leave you all alone,
Because the other one's the acoustic version.
and nobody calls you on the phone. Don't you feel like crying? Don't you feel like crying?
Yeah, I actually know this one.
Here I am, honey. Come on, cry to me. And when you're all alone in your lonely room, and there's nothing but the smell of her perfume, don't you feel like crying? Don't you feel like crying? Don't you feel like crying? Come on, cry to me. Oh, nothing can be sadder than a glass of wine alone. Loneliness, like a waste of time. Oh yeah. You don't ever have to walk alone. Oh, you see, just come on, take my hand. Baby, won't you walk with me? Come on, baby, let's take a little walk.
But there's no one. Don't you feel like crying?
That's where it's from.
Don't you feel
That's why I know it.
like crying? Don't you feel like crying, 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 crying? Don't you feel like crying, 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 crying? Cry to me, oh yeah.
Very nice. Hey, Tara. Just in time to be here for the end. Unfortunately, you came in at the last second here, Tara. But you can always go back and watch. Yes, happy belated birthday to Denise. Since we finally got to her so-called birthday request. It's not as though we've talked between now and then. Yep. I'm tired. Twisting the night away. Oh, this should be fun. Oh my god, I'm tired. Well, you forgot to get it in time. And then I forgot. Your so-called happy birthday. I'm so tired. Oh my god. I have to wait until Monday for my next therapy session. I don't even know how that's going to go. Either way. So, guys, thanks for coming and hanging out here on this Weird All Request live. Oh, God, I got to start yawning. Apologies. Like I said, I'm tired. The wifey had a good idea. Just go to sleep. Go to sleep. It's time. All right. Oh, look, he's got more. This is aperture. This is aperture. This is aperture. I wonder if that's what it is. All right. So, guys, I will see y'all tomorrow night for Home Friday Live. And, well, apparently we're going to have a lot of new music. So that should be fun. But, guys, until then, no, you guys are not physical therapists. Yep. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember, as always, it doesn't have to make sense. It just has to be loud.